Alright, so we're going to take a look at reflections and graphing it. Actually, before we do this, before we do L4, I'm going to make sure you first have the background knowledge that you need. So go to Algebra 1, and you're going to go to S15, I believe. Yeah, graph S15, Algebra 1. Graph a horizontal and vertical line, because if you can't do this, you're not going to be able to do the reflections. Alright, so it says graph x equals 8. What I want you to remember is always opposite of whatever you think. So you're going to find where x is equal to 8. X is equal to 8 here. You put your first point there. Then after that, it's opposite of what you think. So the straight line, you would want to put like this, but it's opposite of what you think. So it's going to actually be a vertical line. So it's really always opposite. So it's going to face the same one as the y, as opposed to facing the same as the x. So you would think that it faces the x, but it actually faces the y. So it's a vertical line. And just to double check, so no matter what line you put, double check it. Pick any point. So I'll pick this point right here. Or actually, I'll pick this point right here. At this point, the coordinates are 8, 5. So you see x is equal to 8. So it doesn't matter. Pick any point. Pick this point right here. Okay, the coordinates for that point is 8, negative 6. So just check to make sure that it is what it says. So x is equal to 8. Get this up to like maybe like 50 or 60 and you should be good to go. X is equal to 4, so you go find 4, put a point there. Then it's always opposite of how you think, so it's not going to be x, it's going to be y, like that. Put a point there, check 2 points. So I'm going to check this point right here. The coordinates are 4 and 8. So x is equal to 4. Check maybe this point right here is 4, negative 6. So x is always equal to 4. So then I'm good. Alright, x is equal to negative 4. So you go to negative 4, you put a point there. Always opposite of what you think. So instead of putting it flat, you're going to put it vertical. Check 2 points. So I'll check that point that I did. It's negative 4, 8. So you see x is equal to negative 4. So you're good. Alright, y is equal to negative 8. So you're going to go to y-axis to negative 8. You'll put a point there. You will be tempted to draw it straight like this, but always opposite. So it's going to be x. Alright, then check a couple of points. So this point right here is negative 6, negative 8. So you see how negative 6, negative 8. So y is equal to negative 8. Check this point right here. Doesn't even matter. This point right there. That's 7, negative 8. So you see how the y is still negative 8. So no matter what point it is, y is still negative 8. X is equal to negative 1. So you go to the x-axis, put it in negative 1. Opposite of what you think. So it's not x, it's y. And that's your line. Y is equal to negative 6. You go to the y-axis, you put it on negative 6. Okay, it's opposite of what you think, so it's not y, it's like that. And then again, check 2 points, negative 8, negative 6. Y is negative 6. 4, negative 6. Y is negative 6. Alright, so once you've gotten the hang of that, let's just do one last one. X is equal to negative 9. Negative 9 on x, opposite of what you think, so it's going to be going up. Alright, once you get that done to at least the 60, go back to our reflections. Alright, now graph the image of the rhombus after reflection across the y-axis. So you're going to imagine your book or your spine is the y-axis, so the line of reflection is already drawn for you, and you're literally just going to fold the paper. So if you fold the paper, can you see that everything on this side will go over this side? So this is going to be on here. But the easiest way to do is just to count from the shape, from each point to your line of reflection, to your spine, and then keep going in the same direction. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going from 4 to your spine, so obviously it's got to be on the other side 4 away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Since we're going clockwise, we're going to stick with going clockwise. From here to the spine, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then keep going, 1, 2, 3, 4. From here to the spine, from the next point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, finally from this point to the spine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then keep going, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, now look at the shape. It's going to look a little funny. It's not exactly like the translation, but it's going to look like you flipped it over Does it look like that's gonna, if you fold the screen, if it would fold in place? Then if it does, then you're good. So you just press enter. Excellent. All right, so now you're gonna do a reflection across the line y equals x. Okay, so two things I need to tell you for y equals x. Just memorize, because the line y equals x is actually this line here, and you're doing that's where you're folding the shape. The easiest way to do this is to just memorize that when you get y equals x, you just switch the coordinates. So you write down what the coordinates for each one. So t is equal to 6, 0. S is equal to 8, 0. R is equal to 8, negative 2. Q is equal to 6, negative 2. Alright, and what you're going to do is basically just switch them. So once you reflect it, 0 and 6 are going to switch over. So you're going to need the point 6, 0. So you're going to go 0, 6 once you switch them. So 0 is going to switch with the 6. So 0, 6. So 0, then 6. That's t prime. This one is going to become, switch these over, 0, 8. So you're going to go 0 and then 8. Alright, then switch these over. So it's going to be negative 2, 8. So negative 2, 8. Now then switch these two over. It's going to be negative 2, 6. Negative 2, 6. Perfect. Okay, and then that's all there is to it. If it was flipped across the line, just in case I don't get one of these questions, negative x, you're going to flip it and change the sign. So if it was negative x, you're going to flip it and change the signs. Okay, but that's basically all you do for that. Alright, next question, x equals 3. You first have to draw the line x equals 3. So remember, you just practiced how to do this. You go to 3, you plot a point there, and then it's opposite of what you think. So instead of you thinking it's like this, it's actually like that. So that's your line. So now this is your book. So this is where you're going to fold your book. This is your line of reflection. So same as before, you're going to imagine you're folding it like this. So this is going to go over here. This is going to be your closest points. These are going to be your furthest. So you just count. So you're going to go 1, 2, then keep going the same direction, 1, 2. From T, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From S, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From R, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so again, it's just that flipped over. Alright, so this is what we're going to keep doing over and over again. Alright, so x-axis, so that's already drawn for you. So from here to the x-axis, so we're imagining we're folding it like this. So this is going to go up here. Alright, so to the x-axis from J, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From M, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. From L, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see how I keep straight. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so this is this shape flipped over. Does it look like if you folded the screen that it would go there? Yeah. Alright, reflection, oh here we go. So remember what I told you, across y equals, not only do you switch the coordinates, but you change the signs. Alright, so the coordinates for this one are 0, 5. In fact, I'll just write them down so that you don't get lost with what I'm doing. L is 3, 10. K is 10, 10. Sorry, 10, 5. J is 3, 0. Alright, so because it's a negative, you're not only going to switch them, but you're going to change the signs. So once you switch them, change the sign. So you're going to switch, it's going to become 5, 0, and then change the sign. So negative 5, 0, negative 5, 0. L is going to be, switch them, it's going to be 10, 3, then change the sign. So negative 10, and then negative 3. Alright, then K is going to be 5, 10, and then change the sign, so negative 5, 10. Negative 5, 10. And then J is going to be switch term, 0, 3, change the signs, 0, negative 3. 0, negative 3. Alright, and really what it is the line y equals negative x. Again, you learned all this in algebra, I just don't have the time to teach this to you right now. Is that line right there. And if you fold the screen right here, you can see that shape would go into that exactly. Alright, perfect. Let's do a couple of more and then I think you should be okay. Alright, so reflection across the y-axis, that's easy. The y-axis is already drawn for you. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. T, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Q is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And R is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so again, if I folded the screen right here, does that look like it would fall into place? Yeah, that looks right. Excellent. Actually, I'm not sure if I did a y equals 1, 1, so let me do this one. Again, like before, y equals 1. Okay, so, and I'm going to try and do this actually without a marker so that you can try and do it without a marker basically. The line y equals 1, remember, is you go to y to 1, and then it's opposite of what you think, so it's actually like this. Now, the line's going to look funny when I move it, and that's because these 2 points are supposed to be what I draw. Alright, so start from a point, let's do here, and we're going to reflect it across this line. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, then go clockwise. You see it's going to look funny, but I'm keeping this line here so that I can draw the points. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got those 2 points. Now I'm going to have to move the line so I can join point F. This is going to be point F. But it's still to this line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you took away that one. Let me put that one back. This is the one. So it was 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right there. Okay, then point E. Remember, it's up to here, this point right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all the way to the top there. Alright, does that look like it's just that shape flipped across the line y equals 1? Yeah. So once you're sure you're good, hit enter. So it's going to take a little bit of practice if you're doing it that way. Let me get to a question like that. I want to do it again. This one is 6. So it's going to be negative 6. 8. All right, and you'll learn how to do this fast too as you go. I just want to get to another question. That's okay. Here we go. Y equals negative 2. So y is negative 2, and there's my line. So again, doing this without a marker. I'm going to not do these first two because those are going to be real easy. They're just going to be here. So I'll start with the furthest ones. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so sorry, I'm going to start from M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go clockwise to L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we're going to remember that the line is right here. So we're only going 1, 2, and then 1, 2. So this point right here is going to go there. Here. Alright, then you're going to go lastly J, 1, 2 to there. So you're going to go 1, 2. Perfect. Does it look like it's folded there? Yeah, it does. And that's it.